Welcome, everyone, to one more Collab.Land Co-op Town Hall. This is our 37th edition, which is crazy, but also very cool. And we're joined today on the Collab.Land side by Angela Young. She is a DAO officer for the Collab.Land Co-op, as well as co-founder of Abridge.io, which are the creators of Collab.Land. Now, the mission of Collab.Land is to create and enable community tools that encourage pro-social activity, as well as enabling collaboration and positive community interactions. Angeli has been a strong champion of this mission, and it is incredible, as always, to have her here. So, welcome, Angeli GM. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Jam, happy Friday, lots of good stuff. A big change coming for Collab.Land on Monday. So we're really excited about talking about that. We've got some just cool, fun stuff going on. So excited to be here.
For sure, and we'll talk about that shortly. But additionally, we have Candy on stage today. She is an amazing, a spectacular Collab.Land Comms team member. I'm mainly focused on community marketing and magic, and I'm just very happy to have her here today. So welcome, Candy.
Thank you so much, Shivi. Always excited to be here. We have
amazing,
an awesome agenda to share today.
We sure do. There's a lot of things going on. But before we get started with the conversation, I want to mention again that we have a POAP. I'm very happy about this one. It's just really cute. So I can't wait to show you guys. But it will be distributed by the end of the call, and we will be using the POAP mini app to distribute it. So that's all done here in our Collab.Land Discord server. We'll let you guys know when it's available and how to claim it. But having said that, we are ready to start with our first category for the town hall, that's Telefrens. And I will pass it on to Angeli to tell us a little bit about what's been happening with Telefrens, what's coming for Telefrens. Just what's the latest updates?
Yeah. Totally. Telefrens has really been, with Collab.Land 4 years ago. Next month is going to be 4 years of Collab.Land. It's really been building in public from the beginning. That's just a huge part of our ethos. Probably starts with James and Raymond, who have that type of background. And so Telefrens has been building in public. We launched the first version of it, which was a SocialFi bot. With some trading bot functionality. Soon the market told us SocialFi is not necessarily where everyone's interested in moving right now. And this is really pre-bull market. So it's like the bull market was just across the bridge from where we were when we launched Telefrens. And with bull market, really what's brought back the bull market? It's meme tokens and it's trading hard. And so SocialFi is kind of taking a back seat right now. It's almost like a remnant of the final days of the bear. And so we have repositioned it and are working on a version 2 right now. A lot of our community members, thank you so much, have provided feedback for us. We did a series of surveys and we got a lot of good feedback on where we're moving next with this version 2. So this version 2 is going to be an AI-assisted trading bot, also with SocialFi elements. And so you're going to be able to use AI and have AI to be your assistant in order to discover new tokens and to pretty much it's going to be ease of use for non-traders to start trading. A lot of what Collab.Land's been trying to do is how do we bring services and activate our 53,000 communities? So like I mentioned, we've been doing this for 4 years. You guys all know about that. We're providing token gating and community management for 53,000 communities. How do we continue to bring them services? We launched the mini app marketplace. So we have kudos, we build a reputation. We have POAP so people can get credit for events that they attend and activities that they do within servers. We're going to be using one of those today, which is fantastic. But another thing is trading, and how do we bring trading to our 53,000 communities in a way that is as safe as possible and as low effort and easy as possible? Because as many of you have probably tried, I've tried too. I do some trading, but sometimes I get lost along the way. Sometimes there's bridges, sometimes there's hops, sometimes there's just, wait, how do I know which token is which? And so we're hoping that with this next version, we can help our communities, many of whom are novice traders or just trading curious, to start getting involved. And after, we started a bridge in 2018. This is really the third bull market. After a third bull market, what do we see is that trading is a part of crypto life and ecosystem that is really something that everyone should be a part of and everyone should start thinking about, because that's really where a lot of the liquidity is and a lot of the excitement is, and a lot of what people really need, which is to be getting paid for the work that they're doing online. Like, how do we make online life sustainable? And trading is one way to do that. So that's going to be Telefrens V2. Again, thanks for everybody, but it's going to be an AI assisted trading bot, and we are in the final stages of that. So look out for that, and we will be announcing it. And looking forward to your feedback around that as well once it comes out. We're always iterating, we're always building in public. This first version will be based on the feedback that we've already gotten, but always growing. I mean, if you've been a part of Collab.Land, you know how much we've changed over the years, and that always comes with deep community relationships. So we're excited about that. So stay tuned, and we will keep you, of course, when you come to town halls, keep you in the loop.
Indeed, thank you so very much, Angeli, and I'm very excited about this V2 of Telefrens. I think it's going to make trading very easy, so I'm all for that. Now, yeah, I believe that's all the updates regarding Telefrens, but boy, do we have some updates to share when it comes to the Collab.Land bot. Let's get started, because there's a lot that we want to share. And first things first, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but if you click the Collab.Land bot's profile, give me 1 second, I'll tag it in the chat. If you click it, you will notice something new, which I love. It's a banner. It's a new banner. If you didn't know, bots can have banners now, which I think it's really cute, just as regular users can have banners. And take a look at it. Isn't it adorable? Oh, I'm reading your question here, Angeli. Yeah, I'm able to hear you okay. It was Oops who mentioned that he couldn't hear us, but I think it was on his side, so I'm not sure. He may be troubleshooting now, but I think all good. Yeah. And if in any situation or event you're not able to hear us okay, please write it in the chat, because we can try to troubleshoot and improve our audio. So yeah, just to put that out there. But yeah, going back to the changes, Collab.Land has a new banner. It's really cute in my opinion, and it has all the important information that you should all know and always be aware of when you're verifying using Collab.Land. It's all in there. And now when you see a Collab.Land bot that doesn't have the banner, that's not us. I guess until they notice. Hopefully not. But yeah, always make sure that it's there, that it's the same one. You will see in the banner our wallet connection page. It's a read-only connection. We will never DM you. There's no gas fees, no seed phrases required. Please do not share your private keys. All of that information is in there. I think it's a great reminder. And isn't it cute? Also, thanks everyone for voting last town hall for your favorite. This was the winner. So yeah, thank you very much. We really appreciate your comments and feedback. And just be aware that this is happening now. It's a very recent change, but we will announce it later so that everyone is aware. And please always, as usual, yes, make sure to verify. Also, there is another change coming very soon. we're going to edit a little bit the let's go message, so the verification message, where you click the let's go button, to include and make it more clear that Collab.Land does not charge gas to verify. It does not cost any gas to verify your wallets. So we want to add it in there. It is a read-only connection, which is already in there. But we've had some members reaching out and mentioned that they weren't able to find that information very easily, that it does not cost any gas, and that they would, I don't know, like to be able to verify that or to find that in a more easy way. So yeah, we think that maybe adding it to the let's go button will give it enough visibility. And yeah, again, thanks for the feedback. If you ever notice anything that we could do to make things easier, or to, I don't know, put that information out there in a more easy way, or to reach more people, please always let us know, because we appreciate those very much. And now a security reminder. Yeah, we say this a lot, and it's just crazy how much these situations happen, how often they happen, and how many impersonators are out there. It's really so many of them. I think that in the server we get maybe 2 or 3 reports on a weekly basis of our Collab.Land fake bots, and it's very frustrating. But yeah, I think one of the best things we can do is to try to spread awareness and to remind everyone to please always verify and re-verify. Something that we mentioned that is very easy to do, very quick to do, and I believe it works very well, is to add a note to your bot. So I'll show you, I'll send a screenshot too if you'd like to see what I mean. But pretty much when you open any profile for any member or any bot here in the Discord, you can add a note to it. I use this as well for when I'm moderating, and I don't know if I want to add any notes for anyone. Like, I don't know, I was arrested for whatever reason, or whatever notes you can think of, really. For Collab.Land, I have the real Collab.Land bot, where you can add any messages, and then if you see the same bot in a different server, you'll see the note. And that's for any member, any bots, really, that you have in different servers, in mutual servers. You'll always see that note, and it's, in my opinion, very easy to see it and to make sure that you're interacting with the real bot, with the real deal. So yeah, that's always a suggestion. Also, now you can make sure that there's the banner. We always say, please, I'll send it in the chat as well. Please make sure that the numbers after the Collab.Land are 6372. Maybe that's harder to remember. And the user ID if you want to make extra sure. But yeah, please always take a minute to stop and confirm and verify that you're interacting with a real bot. Because yeah, again, it just happens so often. It's very frustrating to see. Yeah. Also, on the same note, I've seen scammers using webhooks to impersonate the bot in a way, which is, if you click it, it won't show you a profile. Like, it will say Collab.Land 0000 with no additional information. That looks pretty sketchy to me, but I guess if you're not super familiar with it, you'll see, oh, well, I don't know. This looks legit. It is not. There's no banner, there's no anything. But yeah, I've seen that happening too. So if you see that, if you don't get to see any information in the profile, that's also not us. It's just a webhook. It doesn't even have buttons. Like, I haven't seen them having buttons. They just add the information in there and add a hyperlink to a phishing website. But yeah, I think it's important to mention all of the cases that we've seen and to remind you to please verify. Always verify and re-verify. And yeah, that's the security reminder of today. And the heads up of the new changes. I'm very excited about the banner. I think it's a really cute addition. But yeah, that's very very exciting thing for me. So we thought to share it with you, and again, we'll announce it later on Twitter and in our Discord announcements to make sure everyone's aware of it. Now, oh boy, next we have we've talked about it already a little bit, but I guess we have a date now, and we're very sure of how everything's going to work. So let's talk a little bit about our premium bot. I'll let Anjali share the details for it. It's coming so soon.
Absolutely. It's happening. Yes. I will say the go or no go is bright and early Monday morning. So it's either going to be Monday morning, we're going to be having a situation room and kind of making sure all our, as they say, I's are dotted and T's are crossed. And that's happening on Monday morning, which the US is tax day, coincidentally. But why not make it for us? It's an evolution and it's a growth period. So we're excited. But there are going to be 4 custom tiers. Just for a little bit of background, out of the 53,000 communities that already are using Collab.Land, over 35,000 of them will remain unchanged, which means 35,000 communities will continue to benefit from the real 8-course meal that we provide here at Collab.Land for our community management for free. So there will be no expectation, or really they'll be able to continue to use Collab.Land for free. That's 35,000 communities. However, for the communities that are more advanced, for the communities that are more resource intensive, for the ones that are requiring a little bit more attention and depth of commitment from the Collab.Land side, in order to continue to provide that work, we will be having a premium tiers, premium plans. And so there are 4 different premium plans. Each tier has its own unique features based on the ones that you need. And really, like I mentioned earlier about community-led development, our premium plans are also built with our feedback from our admins. Our support team is here, Candy, Chibi, and I. Also with Abhishek in the audience, he's also part of the support team. And Ed, who is not here right now, but is actually coming back to Collab.Land, which is a little, it's not on the agenda, but I wanted to share. So welcome back, Ed.
Yay.
He's going to be joining back again, and he was a big part of our support team. Support used to just be Ed, me, and Abhishek, and even before Abhishek came, it just used to be Ed and me. So it's kind of fun. But we are the support team, and we are the ones that are really on the ground with our admins, and so what you've been asking for over the last 4 years, we are putting into premium services for you, and we just couldn't be more excited. One is going to be POAP, Pro Mini Apps. Oh my gosh, POAP is one of them. I'm trying to get all the words out. Pro Mini Apps, which is going to be the role composition, which is going to be the guest pass, and which is going to be POAP, which we'll be using later. You'll get to see how easy it is. On demand, admin initiated balance checks. This is something that has come up so many times in support tickets. We weren't 100% sure how we're going to do it. It's extremely infrastructure intensive for our team to do, which means it costs a lot of money, a lot of resources in order for us to have admin initiated balance checks. However, now with our premium services, we're going to be allowed that. Which we're very excited about doing. And also advanced bot messaging, advanced community messaging customization. So things that you've been asking for, admin initiated, balance checks, and being able to customize your Collab.Land experience, being able to have the right colors that you want, or maybe the right icons that you want, or change your message, which is part of why we've changed our banner. By the way, that banner, all the information in the banner, and I did post it in the chat, all of that used to be in the Let's Go message. It will be in the Let's Go message for 35,000 communities that are on the free service. However, be aware, there will be now paid premium services where communities themselves can change their Collab.Land Let's Go message. And so in order to combat that, we want to make sure that everyone still knows the way Collab.Land works. And so we moved it into the banner. So just want to get that out there, let you know. All of our tiers will continue to include our expansive network of blockchains. We've got 31 L1s and L2s and counting, and we have 4 that are coming up. We'll mention them in more detail when we get further down into our agenda here. However, we do have more and more coming. I mean, the requests keep coming in. If you want to take that as another data point of what's to come, it looks like there's going to be a bit of an L2 explosion, I will say, because most of the requests that are coming in right now are L2s, and I have never even heard of them before, but they are keen on building community, which is why they're coming to us and wanting Collab.Land. So excited about that. We support Delegate Cash, which used to be called formerly Delegate Cash. Now they're called Delegate.xyz. So you actually don't even need to connect the wallet that you have tokens in. You can use Delegate if you're uncomfortable with connecting your wallet. Also, if you've ever connected your wallet, you can reuse that wallet connection. You don't have to sign any new messages. But we also have OpenSea verification, and we've had this for months. Sometimes I get questions from people, especially after a conference week, where they say, "Oh, do you support Delegate or do you support OpenSea verification?" And I'm like, yes, of course, yes, yes, yes. So it just reminds me that you have to tell people over and over and over again. I think it's something like people have to hear something like 6 times, right, for them to like know that it's real.
Yeah.
And so gonna start mentioning it. Right, Chibi, we got to start mentioning it, making sure people know there are. Oh, token proof is also another way to not have to connect your wallet or not have to, you're not really connecting your wallet. It's another way to give us your wallet address so then we can actually see what you have. You're not connecting in that we don't have any access to being able to perform any transactions within your wallets that you use for verification. Okay. What else is there to talk about? Oh, we did a deep dive this week, right? And that's right. That's when we had a more in-depth conversation about this. So if any of you, and maybe Chibi Candy, if you have the link, if any of you are interested in having a deeper dive conversation about premium bots, hooray, you're our people. Love you. Then check out the dev deep dive that we had on Wednesday.
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Amazing.
There we go. Also,
any
this
other
was a
questions
question.
we want to? Oh yeah, sure. Is there a question?
Would we like
what is
to? It's a question from me. Would we like to show a sneak peek of the website, of the pricing
Yes,
website?
yes, 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 yes. Let's, of course,
Let's
there could
go.
be subject to change. I'll say subject to change, even though we don't expect it to. We are doing a last minute situation room on Monday morning before we launch. So this is what it looks like right now. Please keep it in the town hall. It's for you. It's for our community members to see. And it's not live yet, so we don't want people to think, oh, this is it, and this is like our Bible now. But it's as close to it. At least you'll be able to see the different tiers that we're having. And yeah, so you can check that out. But, I would request that anything that we share in Town Hall, even though it will be going live, we will be sharing to YouTube next week, but it's still secret alpha for all of you.
Yep. For a very selected group of favorite members. But yeah, you can see it right here. We've got some introduction, subscription tiers, all of the information about the blockchains that we support, the wallets that we support. Here we can see all of the plans that we're going to have available at first. I love how the colors look, by the way. I think they're very cute. We've got the pricing in here, what it includes. Again, you can see the dev deep dive for more information on each of the new features, how those are going to work. You'll also be able to test them very soon, to give them a try very soon. But yeah, this is how the website is looking so far. We've got a tiers comparison because, yeah, we think this is an easier way to compare what each of the plans have. A very organized and nice way. And then the list of all of the chains and networks and wallets that we support. I think it looks really cute. It looks very organized, but yeah.
Yeah. And it's definitely, we've been, ever since the token launch, we've been talking about a sustainable future for Collab.Land. As you all know, those of you that got tokens, it was 100% retroactive distribution. We even covered the gas for it. We've been doing this for 4 years now and always working toward continuing to be able to be sustainable and continuing to be able to thrive so we can provide our communities with the most support possible. So excited about this, excited about a future for Collab.Land. Of course, anytime you move from a free to a paid service, people aren't going to, 100% of the people are not going to like it who wants to pay more money. However, all of this is for Collab.Land to continue to grow and for us to continue to be better and to be providing more and more services for our communities. We believe that communities, and if you've been looking at Candy's tweets lately, a lot of we get a lot of bird's eye view of how communities and community building is really a leading indicator when it comes to bull markets, but also it's one that sustains over bears. Being with each other and working together, innovating together, building relationships together, like that's just not something that ever goes away. And so we're excited about the communities that are using more resources for Collab.Land. To be able to see that. And we recognize that there are free products out there, but now we're moving into a more sustainable future and are feeling really, really proud of the services that we provide and the 8-course meal that people get with Collab.Land. And we're just so proud of it and excited about being able to continue to do the work that we're doing. So looking forward to feedback and support.
Indeed. Well, that was the sneak peek. I stopped sharing screen already. But once that it's live, always make sure to let us know what you think. We take those into consideration and appreciate any feedback and comments from you guys very much. Now, I'm so excited about Premium Bot, but there's also some clarifications that we need to do, and we'll make sure to put them out there. But now I'll pass it on to Candy to give us some additional information regarding the Pro mini apps. So Candy, if you may explain how that's going to work along with the Premium Bot.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we had launched, and we've made a lot of progress over the last couple of years for sure in terms of innovating and making communities even more customizable, I think is the best way to explain it, right? So we've released the mini app marketplace and it was in beta. And moving forward, as we move to the premium bot structure, the marketplace will also be evolving. And what we will see with the release of the premium bot is that the mini apps, some will be labeled Pro mini apps. So as always, some mini apps, the free mini apps, will remain free and available to all tiers, no matter which level you are using Collab.Land at. However, the Pro mini apps, specifically Role Composition, Guest Pass, and POAP, will only be available to premium bot subscribers. So this is some of the other benefits you would get for registering for the premium bot. And with that, once the premium goes live, all currently active Pro Mini app recurring payments will be canceled. So you don't have to worry about having a payment recurring, even though you will not qualify depending on if you're the free tier or not. But to ensure that everybody still gets value for their current subscription and as a thank you for being an early subscriber, we will be extending the Pro Mini apps to those who have a current subscription through the grace period of June 1st as the last day, so no additional cost. That means no matter which day you'd started your subscription on, you will get at least a full month and then some. After which point, as I noted, the Pro Mini apps will be gated behind the premium bot subscriptions. So if you, at any point before that June 1st, sign up for a premium bot subscription, then your access to those Pro Mini apps will be unchanged. You will carry on as normal and nothing will be off. So that'll be good. And I guess the best thing I can recommend is for you to stay tuned for more information. Coming soon, the Collab Config channel will have updates next week as well on Monday. So will all of our social channels. So lots of information coming. We are excited to share that with you.
Hey, thank you so very much. I think it's a very important clarification. Because that's a change that, yeah, I guess we may not have talked about it too much, but we'll try our best to make the information and steps as clear as possible, and of course keep everyone posted on what they need to do to continue to use the service without any interruptions. So thank you very much, Candy and Angeli, for all of the information and updates regarding the premium bot that is coming very, very soon. And okay, I'll take a look at the next agenda items. This one's also very exciting. It's just a lot of things happening. But yeah, let's get to this one. The next one is something that we're also working on and will be released also fairly soon. I don't think we have a date set just yet, but it's pretty much ready to go. We need to start testing internally before releasing it in the Collab.Land Discord server first. But I'm talking about tipping, you guys, and I love the tipping experience. We talked a little bit about this in previous town halls, but now it's I feel like all of it, at least the V1, is very much decided. All of the commands that it's going to have. Again, it's only the V1, so it will be the basics pretty much, or the way I see it, just the basic tipping commands at first. Then we'll start implementing more things. But the V1 is going to be available only for Collab token on Optimism. That's how it's going to get started. And today I wanted to share some of the things that you can do with tipping in your communities. Because this is how I got onboarded into crypto and how I got started in this world. And I think it's just very exciting. I love the culture around it. But some things that you can do with tipping in your communities once that it's available. You can reward contributors and people helping in the chat, answering to questions, or providing with good insights or feedback, or anyone who attends events. I think it's a great way of doing it, and it's so easy because it's all done here inside of the Discord, and you don't need to send it to a wallet. You can just tip and tag a member, and then they'll receive a tip, and it's just very easy. So I love that you can do that so easily. Also, you can send the rewards for people who participate or win in contests or activities or tournaments. Again, all done here inside of Discord. They don't need to share any other information. They just need to be present and give you their usernames here in the Discord. Also, I have a feeling, and I mentioned it already, this is how I got onboarded into crypto. But it's just a very easy way to onboard others to crypto. The way it's going to work for our V1, we're going to be using smart accounts. So you just need to click a button to activate your smart account. Then you can start receiving and sending tips. It's just as easy as clicking a button and then using a command. And we'll be generating those accounts for you. So you don't really need to do anything else. You will be able to test it when it's live. We'll, of course, let you know. But I think it's just a very easy way to get people started, and also in a safe way, because you don't need to be scared of losing your secret phrases or to put them anywhere, which I'm not great at. But I feel like it's gonna be a much easier way to get started without getting too overwhelmed on the many things you need to do to keep your account safe. So that's coming very soon. I guess other things that you can do are acknowledge good content or good memes that people send in their channels, which I love. You know, a very quick story here. On my first community, my first crypto community that I joined, I love emojis. I always loved emojis, and back in the day, there were some servers who were allowed to have like global emojis, so you could use them everywhere. I'm still not sure how that worked, but that was the thing. Like there was no Nitro. There was just this couple of servers who were allowed to have global emojis. It was quite a big deal back in the day. So I would join all of these servers and have all of these cute emojis, and I would use these emojis a lot. And I remember the first tip that I received was because I used a cute emoji, and this girl was like, "Oh my god, that's so cute. Have 8,000 of this coin." And for reference, the usual tip amounts were like 10 or 50, or maybe if you saw like 100 tip to another person, you would be like, "Wow, that's a big deal." And I got 1,000, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." That was super exciting for me. Just a quick story, but yeah, tipping is just it is a very exciting thing. So I'm super happy that we're going to be able to have it in here and to reward these kind of things, because they matter a lot to me, and I feel like they matter a lot to the culture too. So that's coming very soon. Also, you can reward the good vibes in the chats. That's very important too. So that's some of the things that you can do with tipping. Again, it's coming very soon on this Collab on Discord server, and with collab tokens only at first on Optimism. Just a heads up on that. And I guess another heads up that would recommend won't be available at first, but will come soon after the release. I'm sorry, I'm not reading the chat, but I'll take a look shortly. But this is coming and I'm just overly excited. It's
Oops,
really
asked a
one
question
of my
really quickly. I
favorite.
think
Yeah.
it might be a question everybody has, so I'm going to ask it, which is, what if someone sending, so this is, I think, part of the innovation, Chivas, you can talk about that. But what if someone is sending tips and the smart account hasn't been created yet? So I'm sending
Mm-hmm.
D'Antwoord a tip for whatever, 10 collab, but he doesn't have a wallet anywhere yet, does he? What happens?
Okay, that is a great question. You will still receive the tip, but in order to manage it or do anything with it, to tip it back to other people, you will need to create your smart account. But you'll still receive those. You just need to to go through the activating process of your smart account before doing anything with it.
And
That's a
that
good
all
question.
happens within Discord.
That is correct. Yes. Members will still receive their tips. They will be safe. They just need to activate their smart accounts and they'll be able to use them. But yeah, it's all done within Discord. It's gonna be very easy. I
Perfect.
can't wait to show
So,
you guys.
yes, I can't wait to. We're gonna have to have a demo day just for that.
Yes, I would love that. Let's see, reading the chat again. Yeah, that's I'm not sure for this version, but it's something that we brought up. Um, what Oops is mentioning in here. If it all happens on the bot side, then the bot could auto create their smart account. Like when you receive a tip that this smart account is activated for you, I think. And it's kind of like the kudos, right? Because when you send a kudos to another person, um, their GM pass gets created for them, if I'm not mistaken. So it is I believe it is a possibility. I think not for the V1, but and I think there was a reason for that. I'm sorry, I can't remember why we decided on the activate button, But I know that there was a reason for that. But we can for sure consider other flows for the V2 probably. So yeah, feedback is appreciated, especially if you've used other tipping bots in the past. Yeah, any comments or feedback are well received and appreciated. Yes. Yeah, we'll be able to test. I feel like that's also the easier way to know what things you would like to change, or how, I don't know if you have any suggestions to improve the flow in any way. I feel like it's easier when during the testing phase. So that will come, and of course make sure to share your feedback and comments with us once that happens. But yeah, tipping is coming, and it's coming very soon. We'll make sure to let you guys know once that it's available for using in here in the Collab.Land Discord server. I feel like I'm gonna make a tipping party probably, or something. Just send tips to anyone anyone saying anything in the chat. I feel like that may be what I'll do, and play some music or something. I'll keep you guys posted, but yeah, very excited about this, and that's the latest updates, and yeah, it's really coming very soon. So stay tuned. It's coming. Yeah, onto our next topic, and that's the new integrations coming to Collab.Land very soon as well. Maybe Angeli, can you tell us a little bit about those integrations? What are they going to be? When are they coming?
Yes, and I mentioned this a little bit yesterday during our Twitter Spaces. Thanks everyone for joining. POAPs are going to, here's a little bit of alpha. Collab.Land POAPs will also have more. There's something coming for Collab.Land POAP holders. So I'm excited about everyone that's now has been collecting POAPs. You guys deserve it, and I'm just really happy about that. Anyway, so I did announce it yesterday a little bit during Twitter Spaces how APAC is coming in strong, and how APAC communities are growing at a faster clip. And it's like they're getting into community building over there and are very excited about it. And they are more social traders as well. So the concept of community is much stronger there in terms of like identity, community identity versus individual identity. That's its own anthropological conversation. But we have some new chains that are coming. A-Star Chain is coming. I first learned about A-Star Chain in Tokyo last year during WebEx Asia, where I was speaking, and that's where I saw a huge A-Star presence. It's incredible. That's where I initially met the A-Star team. A-Star Chain is coming. Shibarium is coming. Shibarium, they're the Shiba Inu chain. And Shibarium is really interesting because they are also the very first community-sponsored blockchain integration. So in the past, projects come to us and say, please, can you integrate, like one project will come to us and be like, hey, can you please integrate Kronos? Or can you please integrate whatever, chain X that you've maybe never heard of? And we're like, no, talk to the foundation. The foundation needs to sponsor an integration. We need to have a relationship with the chain itself. So please let them know, and if they're interested, they'll contact us. Now, if there's like thousands of people messaging us saying, please, can you have Kronos chain? Then of course we're going to reach out to Kronos chain and tell them like, hey, look, your community wants this. You may want to take a look. So those are kind of the two ways blockchain integrations have happened so far, other than all the people that just come knocking on our door. So with A-Star is coming. Shibarium is the very first chain where a project came to us and says, can you integrate Shibarium? We say, okay, talk to your foundation. They say, oh, well, the foundation right now doesn't have the funds or isn't funding any integrations, but we as a community want to fund an integration. And so this is going to be our very first community sponsored blockchain integration for Shibarium, and we're just very excited about that. So stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about it a little bit more in the coming weeks. We're very much excited about projects like this, projects that are maybe individual projects, but are really built and want to support more influence of their chain. Like they really want to try to build up their ecosystem. And so they're taking personal responsibility for that when we love that. SEI is another chain and is popular also in APAC region. They're going to be coming. And then also DOS chain. DOS chain is the most recent chain. They are also out of, I think they're based in Singapore. Again, another APAC chain. Like I said, APAC chains are coming in strong. If you want a little bit of alpha from that, I did mention community as a leading indicator. So these are the next 4 chains to be joining Collab.Land. And Candy corrected me. We actually have 34 chains that we support right now. So we're going to be going to 38 chains, which is incredible.
This is definitely exciting stuff. We are doing the thing.
Indeed. The things and stuff and things. And lots of them. Yeah, exciting things. Thank you so much, Angeli, for this bit of alpha on what's the upcoming integrations coming to Collab.Land. And Shibarium, I feel like it's been requested a lot here in the Discord server, so I may go through all of the list and let them know that this is coming. I know that they'll be very excited. So that's very nice one to come. I'm also taking a look at the time. I'm not sure when it got this late. I feel like we didn't spend so much going through the things, but we're almost yeah, we have 10 minutes left. So I will go real quick through some cool Collab.Land stats that we wanted to share, and then we can do the POAP. That sounds alright. For Collab.Land stats, real quick, within the last 14 days, we've had an average of 65 new communities added on a daily basis, with the highest being 117 new communities on April 9th. That was very soon. So welcome to all of those communities. That's exciting. Always exciting to have new communities joining the Collab.Land ecosystem. So I think that's pretty cool. Also, within the last 14 days, we've had a new wallet connections average of 3.5 thousand a day. And this is a new all-time high of 6.6 thousand on the 29th of March. So that's a lot of wallet connections. Those are big numbers. So I thought to share those with you. And
these
lastly,
are brand new wallets.
Yes.
These are brand new wallets.
Yep.
These are not the number of wallets that are being reused. So it doesn't count, for example, if Oops is in one community and then joins another community, it does not count that one. It counts brand new wallets joining the system, which is incredible.
Indeed. That's a lot of them, isn't it? I think that's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I know that in January, or maybe it was the beginning of February, we had 5,600. And that was like, wait, that's a number we haven't seen for a while. And this one was 6,600. And I know, Candy, we need to get the number from Abhishek still, but the all-time high, like across all 4 years, is actually, I think he was saying it was like 12,000 new wallets in one day. So we're going to have to get that number and get that date so we can share it too.
That's exciting. Also, one last exciting stat is the community with the largest growth for the last 3 weeks. And we mentioned this on the last town hall, but it's still the same. And they're every world. And let me share a tweet, more information. They're using Collab.Land. They look very cool. But yeah, they're staying on the number 1 regarding largest growth. That's very exciting. Glad to share that as well. Give some love to the tweet. Like, comments, they're appreciated. Those were some cool Collab.Land stats, and that's all of our bot updates. Again, so much happening, but Taking a look at the time, we have 6 minutes left, so let's get to the POAP before we jump into the next category for our town hall today. Now we are using the POAP mini app. That's with the slash command, /POAP claim. And let me see if I can find the command. Yes, here we go. If you're in the state chat, you can click this highlighted POAP claim command that should allow you to use it. And the claim phrase for today's is plans, as in subscription plan. Heads up, I wanted to use subscription, but I thought that would be too difficult, so we're using plans instead. I'm trying my best here, really, to not overcomplicate the claim phrases. But once again, the secret phrase is plans. 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 Once that you write that down, hit the enter button, send that command, and you'll get a code to claim the POAP. Please let me know what you think of this one. It just makes me so happy. I don't know, he looks so cute with a crown. He, she, they. Ace. Ace looks so cute. What do you guys think? Also, if you're not able to claim successfully for any reason, if you're getting any errors, let me know, because we have some additional mint links that we can send you. Yay, little premium Ace. You look so happy. Once again, in case that anyone missed it, the secret phrase for the POAP is plans, in plural. PLANS. Plans. Yay. Ace is the absolute cutest, really. Like, in whatever scenario or whatever accessories we add to Ace, it just looks adorable all the time. That makes me very happy. But now, really quickly, we'll go through our community and events category. The upcoming events. First, we have our town hall after party. This happens after all of our town halls in the meetups channel. You're all invited. We play games and chat and talk about our weeks. So it's really a place to hang out for a bit after town halls, to enjoy the Friday and have some fun and play some games. So you're all invited. Oh wait, it looks like it didn't load for you, the command. Sometimes it takes a bit to load, especially if you're on mobile. Yeah, not sure why. Yeah, you need to wait for the pop-up to appear. But let me share with you guys the Discord event invite to the town hall after party. You're all invited. 2 weeks ago we played golf. Yeah. I don't remember who won. I feel like it was Crypto Portfolio. It was probably him. But anyways, you're all invited. It's right after town hall in the meetups channel, the voice channel. Also, we have our dev deep dives every Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it was Crypto Portfolio, right? But yeah, dev deep dives. They are hosted by our very special team of devs here at Collab.Land, and they present very interesting topics. Even if you're not a developer or too technical, I find them pretty interesting, so you are all invited to attend and bring any questions that you may have. Let's share a Discord event for that as well. Also, wait, no worries if it's not working for you right now. I can send you a link to claim a POAP. That's all good. But next we have our X Spaces or Twitter Spaces. Our Collab community Twitter Spaces. Maybe, Candy, would you like to tell us when this is happening? What time?
Absolutely. So as we have switched our Twitter Spaces, the time will be on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So this past week we did the recap for NFT NYC, And if you want to catch the recap of that, that was fun because we got to live vicariously through Anjali and even get a sneak peek at her new boyfriend with the POAP. Fun times. But as we did this week, next week it will be on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. What is the date for next Thursday? The 18th. So that is where and when. And we would love to have you join us.
Indeed. Thank you very much. I'll share the Discord event as well in case that you'd like to hit that interested button. And as soon as the link for the spaces is available, we're going to add it to this event so you can keep track of it. It will be there for the time the spaces start. So yeah, again, that's on Thursday, April 18th. So we hope to see you guys in there. And also, if you're interested in joining our Twitter spaces and have a story to share, make sure to reach out to us because we would love to have you. Now we have upcoming IRL events. Where is Angelique going next?
Oh boy, where am I going next? As you can hear, I haven't recovered from the last one. I don't know what it is. Oh gosh, you posted. All right.
Oh, I posted. I'm gonna continue to post it.
Yeah, there I am. That was from a
Mileage.
Taproot Wizards project. Taproot Wizards is a Bitcoin project. We support Bitcoin, as those of you know, Bitcoin ordinals, Bitcoin stamps, and have been spreading the word about Collab.Land and Bitcoin. So I was at that party, the Taproot Wizards party, and they gifted me a Taproot Wizards cutout. And so I posed with him and started calling him my boyfriend. So that's kind of that's our Bitcoin boyfriend. I'm going to add Candy into it. He's both of our boyfriend. So anyway, that is him. Where am I going to be next? I am going to be in Dubai for Token 2049. I don't have a ticket to the actual conference. The side events are insane. We will be going there to meet with investors, meet with our current investors, meet with new investors, also meeting with our community. So other Bitcoin events, there's going to be a halving event there. And also Rug Radio is having a big event. As you know, Rug Radio is a long-time Collab.Land community and one of the subjects of our community documentaries as well. So I will be in Dubai. If any of you are in Dubai, I am going to ask Chibi for a favor of making a POAP for me. So hopefully I will have one and I will be able to share it. But otherwise, yeah, if you're in Dubai next week, find me. I'd love to meet any of you, all of you. Let me know.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, if I want to go to the next thing. Oh, sorry, one more thing. If we want to move out past Dubai, I will be at NFC Lisbon. We will not be doing a booth there this year. However, I will be speaking. So NFC Lisbon will be the next. And so Dubai this month. And then in May, I'll be in Lisbon for NFC Lisbon. So very excited about that. If you're at any of those events, come and find me. Okay, I'll stop now.
That's perfectly fine. And yeah, that's very exciting. Yeah, make sure to reach out if you'll be attending, everyone, because I'm sure Angeli would love to meet you in those. Now, a special heads up. I know that we're 3 minutes over, but I just want to let you guys know that Collab.Land turns 4 years old on May 1st. I believe it's May 1st. Am I correct? I know it's May for sure.
We're using May 1st. Candy mentioned to me that the Collab.Land bot became an official bot on Discord in April, but our first community joined us in May. And so May 2020 has always been like the month it wasn't just a soft launch. May 1 was like when people started using Collab.Land. And actually, even prior to Discord, we were on Telegram. So we're using May 1st as kind of a general. It was spring of 2020, and that's when we started getting the most traction and communities joining us in May of 2020. But yeah, she just posted. It says April 27th. So ignore all those numbers. We do May 1st. We pick May 1st, May Day. It's spring. It's really when Collab.Land really started to become something real. So until before that, they were experiments that we were doing. Just a little bit of brief background on Collab.Land. Abridged, the company, our corporation, had no code tooling, no code tools. And so oftentimes we would create these little games, these little toys using our no code tooling in order to inspire developers and show off what our no code tooling could do. And Collab.Land was one of those little experiments, little toys. And so we choose May 1st as when it really became okay, this is what we're doing now. So yes, it's our birthday.
Oh, all right. Well, save the date, everyone. May 1st. I feel like it's also okay if we celebrate all month. But we'll start on May 1st for
Absolutely,
sure.
all month.
That should be a thing. At least a week-long celebration for birthdays. But yeah, be ready to party, everyone. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but I'll start planning it because there's some sort of celebration happening, some sort of party and music, and we'll share the details later for sure. But save the date because we will celebrate, and you're all invited. So we would love to see you there. And that's all for our town hall content for today. I want to share a quick reminder that the Chronicles of Collab.Land, the March roundup is out in case that you missed it and you like to just go to one place to know all of the things that have happened in the whole month. You can take a look at our roundups. And shout out to Candy and Angeli for writing these beautiful and very informative roundups. I'll put that in the chat in case that you want to take a look at it if you haven't yet. You can see the frog. That's really cut out, but it's a lovely frog. Kudos to Candy for generating it. But yeah, just a reminder that that's out there. And thank you everyone for joining Town Hall today. Please stay tuned to our events and announcements channels. We put every update and upcoming events in those. And yeah, now we're going to the Meetups channel to play some games. If you have a moment to join and want to be part of the hangout, you're all invited to come. Yes, frog bits. But yeah, that's all for the town hall today. Again, thank you so much for joining, and thanks Candy and Angeli. It's always fantastic to have you girls in here.
Definitely excited to be here and be able to participate in sharing all the information because, oh my gosh, there's so much to be excited about. So thank you, Chibi.
Thank you, Chibi. As always, you do an amazing job. And we will see everybody in 2 weeks. Next week, we will be doing a collab community. If you are on, Kenny, maybe we can share the Collab.Land Asks poll that we're running right now as well for our friends that are here. And then also, we'll be doing a collab community next week. Maybe we'll do a live from Dubai. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll do one of our integration situations instead. We're still in a little bit of planning about next week, but as always, we've got a deep dive going on, and we'd love to have you.
For sure. Thank you guys so much again. I will be in the Meetups voice channel if you'd like to join. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful Friday and weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.